Hi, fifth graders, welcome back. This is our grammar recap. Okay, last week we saw second conditional. Okay, when do we use second conditional? We use second conditional for situations that are probably not going to happen, for unreal situations, or to imagine things. Okay, so something very important. To build a sentence in second conditional, we need two clauses. Okay, we need the if clause and the result clause. Okay, so the if clause is the if plus the verb in past. This is super important. That's why I put it with red. Then, if clause, we have the result clause. We use the word would plus the infinitive. Okay, now the verb must be in past in the if clause, not on the result clause. Okay, on the if clause, you must put the verb in past. Always. This is in second conditional. We put the verb in past. Another thing to remember is if the if clause is first, you must add a comma between both clauses. Okay, so if we start with the if clause, we add a comma in between both clauses. So it would be right here. And then the result clause. Now, it's not wrong if we do it vice versa. If we put the result clause at the beginning and then the if clause, there must not be a comma. You don't use a comma for this, okay? Very good. So now let's go ahead and practice. Number 1. If you pay him well, he come. Let's see the formula. The if formula. If you, my verb in past. What's my verb? Pay. How do you say pay in past? Correct. Paid. Okay? Paid. Okay, so now my verb is in past. If you paid him well. Should I add a comma here? Yes. I add a comma because I'm starting with the if clause. If you paid him well, comma, now my result clause. He come. Let's see the formula. He would. And what verb are we using? Come. The verb stays the same. We do not change anything to the verb when it's in the result clause. So it stays the same, okay? Come. If you paid him well, he would come. Okay? Very good. Let's go with the next one. Number 2. I go to see him if he have time. Okay. That's my son's toy. I'm in his room. I'm sorry. Okay, so number 2. I go to see him if he have time. Huh? Am I starting with the if clause? No. I'm starting with the result clause, okay? So we start with this side because there's no if word. So I would go. Remember, we don't change the verb. We leave it the same way. I would go to see him. Should I add a comma here? No, because I'm starting with the result clause. If I start with the result clause, we don't add a comma. So there is no comma. I would go to see him. Now, if clause. If he have. How do you say have in past? Correct. Had. If he had time. I would go to see him if he had time. There's no pause right here because I'm using the result clause. And I don't have a comma here, so there's no pause. Number 3. If you ask us, we help you. Okay? I'm starting with my if clause. If you ask, how do you say ask in past? Correct. Asked. It's a regular verb. It ends with ed. If you asked us, should I add a comma here? Yes, because I'm starting with my if clause. So I add my comma. If you asked us, we, this is my result clause. We, magic word, we would. And the verb, what's the verb right here? Help. Remember, we do not change the tense of the verb here, so it stays the same. Okay? It stays the same. If you asked us, we would help you. Okay? So this is how you're going to see the practice on your note. On your note, you have 5 sentences to practice. Go ahead and practice. Remember this. This is going to help you a lot, okay? And it's also on the note. So guide yourself like I guided you here with the formulas and everything. And then once you finish, you go to Moodle and you go ahead and answer the quiz, okay? Good luck, you guys. We love you and we miss you. Bye.